Hello everybody, it's Tallara and I'd like to welcome you back to our Let's Play series through Suikoden 1, The Gate Rune War. On our last episode, we said farewell to Odessa. Meeting her was unfortunately short but sweet, and the leader of the Liberation Army has officially been slain. All we can do at this point is try to fulfill her last request. She asked us to take her earring to a man named Matthew. And what can we do except fulfill a dying woman's last request, right? At this point, we also need to get the heck out of here before the Imperial Army catches up to us. So, let's try to find Matthew. I'm pretty sure. Where did they say he was? I believe it was in a place called Saika. So, at this point, I guess we'll just head down this way. Now, there is a large wall here with some sort of border crossing. Presumably, there's going to be the land's version of customs. Let's hope they don't look too closely at me. This is Quaba. The Fortress of Quaba. It's guarded by Lord Ain Guide, an old friend of Master Tai Ho. Oh, that's good. A friend of my father's. Hopefully also a friend of mine. He doesn't know us, but he'll certainly recognize your face. Will we get away with it? I guess it's up to luck to decide. Don't worry, we'll be fine. Now, let's choose some fake names. We'll need to make sure our stories line up. I'll be Roy, then. Right, I'll be Maria. Never pictured you as a Maria. What's that supposed to mean? Well, I guess I'll call myself... what? This is the name you chose, Victor? I can't even pronounce it. Stoltenheim Reinbach III. How's that sound? And you, young master? What are my options? Oh, we've got to do this, right? Stoltenheim Reinbach IV? All right, let's go. Roy, Maria, Stoltenheim, Reinbach IV. Oh, this is so silly. This is just the dose of silliness we needed after the last episode ended in such tragedy. I need to giggle over our fake names a little bit. The only issue is I need to keep repeating them, and God knows I'm not pronouncing them correctly at all. You there, I'm talking to you. So this must be the border of the Empire, I suppose, if there's this big wall. So presumably, if we can get through this gate, we might be, well, I wouldn't go so far as to say scot-free, but certainly better off than being enemy number one within the capital's borders, or the Empire's borders, rather. Stoltenheim Reinbach III has decided to take the lead, speaking to the guards here, and he says, "What, me, sir? I'm just a poor seller of jujubes with hungry mouths to feed back home." Not you, that little runt there. You look like the Tyr McDole kid on the wanted posters. There's wanted posters already? Dang. The Empire moves fast. What's the matter here? Sir, this boy bears a striking resemblance to the fugitive Tyr McDole. They're sharp-eyed here. And this must be the man we heard about. My father's friend, Ain Guide. Tyr, young man, show me your face. Uh-oh, if Lord Ain gets a good look at him. You bastard! I've had it with you. You've been nothing but trouble for us. And completely useless to boot. Now what? You're suspected of being some kind of fugitive? You can't even breathe without causing problems. Sir, if you find him suspicious, I'll be willing to lop his head off right here and now. Hold on now. No, sir. I couldn't live with the guilt of having harbored a wanted man. Prepare to die, you scoundrel. Wait, stop! Think about it, Rosh. There's no way the son of Tai Ho McDole would be caught dead dressing like a beggar. You're all free to go. But, sir... It's okay, Rosh. Let them through. Hey, kid. Take good care of your father. Whoa! I think he did recognize us, but still decided to let us through? That's a stroke of good fortune. Forgive me, young master. Even if my intention was to save us from danger, I took it too far. I am ready to accept any form of punishment, even my death if necessary. Come on, Gremio, quit being a drama queen. We got away, that's all that matters. Tyr's got a big heart, I'm sure he understands. No, I don't understand. I'll have your head for this. Young master, surely you understand Gremio did what he did to save us. Can I just keep saying it? I'm not budging. I'll have your head for this. Enough with the threats, Tyr. You're taking this joke a little too far. Fine, I understand, Gremio. Some people just don't get my humor. Young master. Now, who are you? Hey there, my name's Chandler. I'm just a carefree peddler. East, west, I go wherever there's money to be made. I hope to have my own store someday. Well, all the best, Chandler. Alright, we made it through the checkpoint, through the gates, and now we're on the other side. Hopefully, this is the village of Saika? It is. Excellent. Alright, so now, while here, we need to find a man named Matthew. The best place to start is probably the inn, plus we can just get the local gossip about what's happening around here. Oh, it's Marie! Now that's a friendly face. Well, well, if it isn't Tyr, glad to see you're safe. Me? Well, they found out I was hiding you. Don't worry, I'm fine now. Of course, I don't blame you. Everything happens for a reason. Oh, that makes me so sad. Marie got in trouble for helping us? Well, at least she got out of the Empire safely. But I definitely feel a little guilty there. This is an inn. It'll be 100 potch a night per person. I don't think we actually need to heal, because we haven't been in battle since the last town, but what I do want to do is save. Huh? Who are you? What do you want? You friends with that rich brat Sheena, too? He's been pestering me a lot lately. I don't know who Sheena is, but, anyway. Heard the Imperials attacked the Liberation Army's hideout, but at least it seems Odessa's safe. As long as she's fine, we're fine. Okay, good to know that the word of Odessa's death has not spread, because that was another one of her last wishes. She did not want people to know that she was dead, because she did not want morale to be impacted in any way. Cooking is my lifelong passion, but I've yet to own my own restaurant. I wish there were somewhere I could put my culinary skills to good use. Well, if we ever come across somewhere that needs a cook, we know where to find one, I guess. Guess children grow up even without their parents' help. With my kid, it's all Master Matthew this, Master Matthew that now. Never listens to me anymore. Master Matthew. I think that's who we're looking for. Welcome, this is the item store. What do you sell? Medicine, antitoxin, and water orb. They're selling the water orb again. They were selling this up in the mountain town and I was highly tempted to buy it and I didn't. Is this fate? Saying, Tallara, buy the water orb. Yeah, we're doing it. I'm buying the water orb. Who wants it? I guess we'll give it to... I mean, Victor has the most empty inventory right now. So we'll give it to him. And hopefully I don't regret spending $7,000. It's a lot of money. I found a sealing orb, but it's damaged. What are the odds? Here I was thinking I'd also be able to use magic. Welcome to the rune store. Okay, perfect. Well, since we're here, can anyone attach a rune? Yes, Victor can. We'll get Victor to attach that water orb. Perfect. Thank you very much. We still haven't found an appraiser. I need one of those, but hopefully we'll find one soon. This is very obviously a very small rural town, so I don't think they're going to have all the facilities. Although this lady looks very rich and fancy for such a small rural town. Her name is O'Neill, and she says, hey, did you hear the rumors? Keep this between you and me. Apparently, Odessa, the leader of the Liberation Army, has gone missing. Uh-oh. Mixed messaging is spreading across the land. Hey, do you know where Matthew lives? It's the house just up those steps. Alright. Perfect. This is a beautiful home. There's a bunch of kids in the kitchen. Hey guys. I like Master Matthew, but he gives us so much homework. Want to hear a secret? Oh, but you can't tell anyone, okay? I've decided I'm gonna marry Master Matthew. Wow. Master Matthew's a popular guy, and it seems like he maybe teaches the local children? Master Matthew? He's gone out for a walk. Oh. Okay, so we found his house, but Matthew's not here. You bastard! Tried to fool us, did you? You're Matthew! Yes, I'm Matthew. What can I do for you? We've come here to honor Odessa's final wish. She wanted us to give you this earring. Final wish? What? I see. So she's dead. She was a good kid before she got mixed up in all that nonsense. All that nonsense? Hold on a minute, so you're saying everything Odessa stood for was nonsense? Yes, she acted foolishly. I knew it would eventually come to this. I can't accept the earring. Now, please leave. No, there's no way we're leaving just like that. What the heck? What is wrong with you, Matthew? Kids want to marry you, but you're an old grumpy man. I don't see the appeal. Odessa and I have nothing to do with each other anymore. Please leave. Oh, there's bad blood there. You don't even care that she's dead? Wow, okay, as much as I wanted to honor Odessa's final wish, I don't know that there's anything else we can do. What's his problem? A real piece of work, if you ask me. I agree, but why did Odessa ask us to meet with him? Wait a minute, are those Imperial soldiers? Hey, out of the way! And they're going to Matthew's house. Those Imperial soldiers were headed towards Matthew's house. What's going on? I'm curious. Me too. What's this about? What are you doing? Release that child. Matthew Silverberg, you are hereby ordered back into the service of the Imperial Army. Ooh. The greatest military strategist of our time shouldn't be whiling away his days in some wretched backwater village. You're the hero of the Battle of Kaleka, for heaven's sake. I refuse. I've had enough of war and conflict. These days, I'm nothing but a powerless recluse. If only it were that simple. Unfortunately for you, these orders come from Lord Kazim Hazel himself. We're to bring you by force if necessary. As I said, I've no intention of returning to the Empire. Is that so? Well, keep being unreasonable and we'll see what happens to the boy. Say, how about a trip to the Benar mines? They work them hard down there. Who knows if he'll survive? I don't want to go, please, Master Matthew, help me! Let him go right now. Things are looking grim. What should we do, young master? I mean, I don't think we have any choice. We need to help them. The Imperial Army is continuously overstepping and threatening poor innocent people. And no matter what side of this war we're on, we can't stand for it. We need to help out. Now that's what I like to hear. Oh boy, we're in trouble yet again. Serving you is one hell of a commitment, young master. Oh, come on, Cleo, you know you love it. Let's go, young master. Not so fast. You're gonna have to go through us first. Who the hell are you? Just some champions of justice who happened by. What? Are you trying to interfere? Looks like we're dealing with rebels. Seize them! Alright. You won't be seizing anyone today. Now, I'm just realizing that Tyr can actually use the Soul Eater rune that he has equipped. He can use an ability called Finger of Death, which causes sudden death to one enemy. Whoa! That's pretty badass. Okay. Attack, attack, attack. Ooh. Looks like Cleo has a new ability. She had the ability Flaming Arrows before, which does 100 damage to one enemy, but she now has the ability Firestorm, which does 150 damage to all enemies. That's awesome. Alright, first let's use Tyr's rune. Whoa. Okay, that is some seriously powerful magic. We just sent him to another dimension. Very cool. These soldiers aren't putting up much of a fight, to be honest. Take them down with ease. Bye, soldiers. How horrible. All this killing in front of children. That's it? No thank you? This guy is the worst. I know who you are. You're Tyr, son of General Teo McDole. How do I know that? Well, I still have a few friends within the Imperial Army who keep me in the loop. Those Imperial soldiers called you Matthew Silverberg. That's right. Odessa. Odessa Silverberg was my sister. Then why did you say those things about her? You see, I made a decision to never again involve myself in any form of warfare or conflict. But not Odessa. No, she chose to fight for her beliefs. Always had to put herself in the middle of it all. What did she tell you about me? That you were Matthew, a man who lived in Psycha. I see. I guess she never did forgive me. Odessa once said that only a coward would have power and not use it. The truth is, I am a coward. I chose to be one rather than witness anything so horrible ever again. But Matthew, with great power comes great responsibility. Even if it meant being renounced by my own sister. What did you witness? I watched people die because of my own actions, both friend and foe alike. But today I've realized that running away was wrong. Closing my eyes to the world doesn't make it disappear. From this day onward, I will strive for what Odessa fought for. Wow! Matthew has had a real change of heart here. Then will you accept the earring? Earring? No. Tyr, you should hold on to it. Why? Here, look at what's inside the earring. There's a small map inscribed that shows the locations of the Liberation Army's hideouts. In other words, this belongs to the leader of the army. I'm a skilled military strategist, but I'm no leader. I've seen you, Tyr. You have what it takes. Odessa must have thought so as well. That's why she sent you to me. Please, Tyr, accept this earring and take on Odessa's legacy as leader of the Liberation Army. Holy, that is, wow. That is a huge ask. I gotta be honest, if it was anybody but Odessa, I might say no. But she was a beautiful, strong woman whose memory deserves to be honored, and if in some way this is what she wanted, then I'll do it. Thank you, Tyr. Wait, from this moment on, you are the leader of the Liberation Army, so I will address you as Commander Tyr. Camille, Cleo, what about the two of you? There's no going back to the Empire for either of you now. Whatever path you take, I'll follow, young master. I'm sure Master Teo will understand. Me too. I've just about had it with corrupt Imperial soldiers. Commander Tyr, as your military strategist, allow me to offer you my first piece of advice. To revive the Liberation Army, you must recruit people, those who are dissatisfied with the Empire. And to recruit people, you will need a headquarters. True. Too bad the hideout at Lenin Camp is gone. No, I mean something much larger, a place that can withstand an assault by the Imperial Army. There's an abandoned castle in the middle of Lake Toran. I believe it will serve our purpose if we can acquire it. I suggest you make your way to Kaku. It's a town on the shores of Lake Toran. You're not coming with us, Matthew? I must prepare for the move, and I'll need to give the children a year's worth of homework. That's a lot of homework. You sure we can't convince you to take it easy on them? To get to the castle on Lake Toran, I suggest you make your way to Kaku. Okay. Wow, this is a lot. Things have escalated quickly. I have somehow become the leader of the entire rebel movement. Commander Tyr, leader of the Imperial Liberation Army. This is pretty cool. My hobby is fishing. I often visit Kaku to go fish there. It's a little ways southwest from here, and that's where we're headed. I don't want to speak too soon because I have no idea what to expect, but the thought of going and claiming our own castle and maybe rebuilding it and filling it full of allies is fantastic. That is such an exciting concept to me. Low-key, one of my favorite things to do in RPGs is just this. A little base building element, recruiting people, building your stronghold. So if Suikoden has this gameplay aspect, I'm gonna be so excited. Oh my goodness. Okay. This must be Kaku. We didn't have to go far, and right away I see the best thing I've ever seen. It's a kitty! No, kitty, don't run away! Oh, kitty. No, I just want to love you. Please. Please, kitty. Oh, wow. That's one way to break a heart, I guess. When sweet kitty won't accept your love. Well, fine, I'll go to the blacksmith instead. Hi. Why is it always an old lady running the blacksmith? I love it, but I'm just wondering why. Alright, so we can finally do this attach rune piece thing. Victor has a wind rune piece, which adds the wind element to a weapon. Oh, cool! So he can put that on his sword, and now his sword has a wind element to it. That's very cool. Alright, While we're here, let's do some upgrading. We can get Tyr's Wolfang's staff to level 4, Gremio's broad axe to level 3, Victor's sword is already level 4, and we'll get Cleo's flying dagger also to level 4. Alright, that's awesome. What? You want to take a boat to Toran Castle? You gotta be kidding, that place is crawling with monsters. Huh? Who are you people? The Liberation Army? Then you're fighting the Imperials. Oh, but I'm busy right now. I'm trying to find someone. Hey, maybe you know him. His name is Jupo. He's my uncle as well as a trickster. I do not know Jupo, but if I see him, I'll keep an eye out for you. Oh, are you staying the night? I'm not going to stay the night, but I am going to save. Thank you very much. I know that doesn't generate you any revenue, but I appreciate you all the same. Toran Castle? That's where they say the Mist Monster lives. No one would be foolish enough to venture there. Mist Monster, you say? Well, on the bright side, it sounds like no one's living in Toran Castle, so if we can clear out the Mist Monster, presumably that means it's ours for the taking, right? What is this place? A bar? A restaurant? Please, listen to me. I happen to be an inventor. After much hard work, I've devised something that surpasses even the work of the dwarves. But not a single castle lord understands the significance of my creation. What did I invent, you ask? I call it an elevator. Awesome. Well, if we ever need an elevator, we know who to speak to. This is a tavern. Now, order something or leave. I mean, I just wanted to talk to people. Tai Ho? If you're looking for that old fool, he's... Hey, it's you! I finally found you, you rotten scoundrel! What is it? What have I done to upset you? What have you done? Oh, you're not escaping this, mister. You messed with the wrong woman. I'm Camille the she-devil, and I'll collect your debt even from beyond the grave. What's this all about? Is she Gremio's girl? Beats me. Come on, pay up the money you owe. Right here, right now, in cash. I've been trying to find you for the past 2 months. You're in debt, Gremio? No, of course not. Trying to weasel your way out, huh? Well, unfortunately for you, I've got proof. Take a good look. Let's see. This is the bill for Master Teo's banquet. There's also my tab at the tavern. What? You want me to pay all this right now? You heard me. All of it. Right now. Cough it up. Let me see that, Gremio. What? Look, we're in something of a tight spot at the moment, and unfortunately, short on potch. By the way, young lady, you seem to be acquainted with Tai Ho. Well, yes, I know him. Could you perhaps tell us where he is? Sure, after you pay back what you owe. I'm running a business over here. Then how about this? We're short on money right now, but once we find Tai Ho, we may be able to get some. And as soon as we have the money, we'll pay you back. Wait, you're trying to trick me? Absolutely not. What a bunch of bums. Fine, we'll do it your way, but I'm sticking around until you pay everything off. Camille has joined our group. So where can we find Tai Ho? He's usually down in his gambling den. Ask the barman there. We recruited a real oddball this time. An oddball indeed. We've literally got a loan shark in the party. Welcome, Camille. Now we need to find this Tai Ho, I guess. Who are you folk? Friends of Tai Ho? You should speak to Yam Ku downstairs. Aha, there is a little gambling den underneath the tavern. What is it? Need something from Tai Ho? A boat to Toran Castle? Can't make any promises there. Tai Ho tends to decide stuff like that on a whim. What? You want to take a boat to Toran Castle? You're a funny bunch, aren't you? That place is teeming with monsters. I'd be risking my life taking you there. Look, if I'm gonna put my life on the line, I need you to make an equally risky gamble. You're gonna have to wager all the money you have, every last potch, so how about it? Will you make the bet? I want to say no, but at the same time, do we have any other choice? We have a lot of money right now. Do we have to bet all of it? Maybe we should go spend it all first. I'm not gonna run on home and cry to mommy, but if we're gonna lose all our money, then we may as well invest it first. This is just called smart financial behavior. We didn't go into the armor shop. So if we're gonna lose our money, I want to make sure we get the most of all of it. We got pointy hat. Oh yeah, there's good stuff in here. Pointy hat, chest plate, guard robe, wooden shield, cape, gloves, shoulder pads, a fur robe. Yes, okay. I would rather spend all of my money here in this humble shop than inevitably lose it to Tai Ho and gambling. So let's do a little shopping and then we'll go back and take Tai Ho up on his offer. Okay, I spent $7,000 at the armor shop. Obviously, I wasn't going to buy things frivolously, but we've upgraded all of our party members, so I spent as much money as I could, hoping to ward off any losses in the gambling hall. But I guess now we have to go take Tai Ho up on his offer if we're going to get a boat across the lake to the castle. You're gonna have to wager all the money you have. I know, I get it, fine. Let's do it. Let's hope the RNG gods are on our side. Fingers crossed, everyone. I am personally a very risk-averse person. I am not a gambler at all, as you can probably tell by my actions just then. I did everything I could to safeguard our money, so I'm not high on the hope that we're gonna win this. But hey, who knows? Maybe today's our lucky day. Alright, let's do this. No backing out now. Want to know how to play the game? I would like that, yes. This is a game where you and I take turns throwing dice. Whoever rolls the higher number wins, of course. You roll 3 dice at once, and if 2 come out the same, the number on the third die is your score. If you get 4, 5, 6, or 3 of any number other than 1, you're in luck. But 1, 2, 3, or 3 ones is unlucky. If you fail to roll a hand after 3 tries, or if your dice go out of bounds, you lose. So watch carefully where you throw the dice. Okay, no, I think I got it. Let's begin. My turn. I rolled 4. I rolled... oh god. 3. I win. Great. See, this is why I said we needed to safeguard our money. Because we just lost it all in one hand of dice. Oh, come on. Don't get down like that. I just got lucky. Go scrounge up some more money and come back. I'll be happy to take it off your hands again. Wait, are you serious? I have to keep playing until I win? I don't have any money. Wait a minute. Is he gonna let me play? Let me see. Or did I lose all my money in that last game? No. He was being extremely overdramatic. We did not wager all of our money. I'm pretty sure I only wagered 1,000 potch. Because I'm pretty sure we had 16,000 when we last played, and now I have 15,000. So we didn't lose that much. We can just keep playing until we win. And hopefully these dice aren't rigged. No score. A 1, nice. Okay, this is our chance to win. Nothing. Nothing. Come on, we have to take advantage of the fact that he rolled a 1. Nothing. Oh my god. We lost by default. Fantastic. Alright, this is going to be an entire episode of me playing dice, so sit back, relax, and enjoy watching me lose all of my money. Okay, I finally won. I actually rolled 4, 5, 6, which appears to be the best hand, because apparently he now needs to pay double. Heck yeah! We'll make some of our money back that we lost through all that gambling. Unfortunately, we're still at a net negative, but you know what? As long as we won, I don't really care. Now, please, sir, will you take us on your boat? Oh, you're quite the lucky guy. Just so happens I make a habit of going along with folk who are lucky. Hey, Yamku, let's go prepare the boat. Fine, fine. Here we go again with another reckless adventure. Alright then, folks. We'll be waiting at the docks. Reckless Adventure is my middle name. Heck yeah. Now we've got passage over to the castle. Alright, here we go. Come on, you can't be serious. Only that nutcase Tai Ho would even think of sailing there. Jeez, that guy's unpredictable. Hey there, we're ready when you are. That is a very small boat. Hopefully this is a nice smooth lake. It kind of looks like it is. I gotta be honest, this isn't exactly what I had in mind when they said castle in the middle of the lake. This just looks like a scary rock formation. Great way to showcase those new HD graphics, though. Welcome to Toran Lake Castle. This place is a real-life haunted house. Are you guys sure there's treasure here? I don't know. Victor was the one who said there was. Wow, this place is something else. Must be teeming with monsters. Can't wait to take them out. Hold on. You're going as well? Please be careful. Of course I am. As if I'd sit here twiddling my thumbs and miss out on the adventure of a lifetime. Okay, Tai Ho has now joined the party, meaning we have now got a full squad of 6. The question is everyone good where they're at? I don't know if everyone can attack from the back row is the issue. How do I tell what everyone's weapon is? Don't actually see. Oh, here we go. He uses the staff, which has a medium range. He uses the axe, which is medium range. He uses the sword, which has small range, so he has to be on the front. Cleo's got the flying moon dagger, which has large range, so she's in the back. Camille uses a garm, whatever that is, which has a medium range. And Tai Ho uses the Satsuki, which has a medium range. So I think they'll be okay in the back line. I guess we'll find out. I don't know why there's a spooky fog sort of resting on the island here, but yeah, this place is really not what I expected. We'll say that. Guess we'll make our way through and inevitably fight whatever monsters are around along the way. We are going to pick up the sweet loot, like the toe shoes. That's weird loot, but alright, we'll take it. Alright, here's our first battle in the cave, and we've got literally ghost armor. That is spooky. I'm not sure what else I was expecting from this very spooky place, but I guess ghost armor kind of lines up with my expectations. Sentient floating armor that apparently holds lots of malice against us because it is trying to kill us. Oh my god, and it can disassemble and attack multiple members of our party simultaneously. This thing is strong. Luckily, we've got the full party of 6 members now. And we did manage to take it down, which gave literally every single person a level up. Tyr, Victor, and Cleo are now level 13. Gremio's level 14, Camille's level 10, and Tai Ho are level 11. So our newcomers have got to get up to speed here. Continue making our way through the cave, where lots of loot is scattered about for us to collect, including 2,000 pots. Yes, I made my money back from that dumb gambling game. And what else do we have in this cave? We have another set of ghost armor, and then some weird fish people with arms and tridents called Ons. Alright, now's a good time for me to use Soul Eater, maybe. Finger of Death. And then we can use Firestorm. Actually, let's use Flaming Arrow on the ghost armor in the back line. Ugh, the way those fish people scuttle is a little unnerving. They're also quite tough. Alright, let's keep it up, guys. They might be tough, but we are tougher. Oh yeah, I say that and immediately Tyr gets a crit. Good job. Fish people are down, now we just gotta work on the ghost armor. Ouchie. Alright. Now, who has the new water rune equipped? Right, Victor does. But it doesn't look like he can use it for some reason. Maybe he's not compatible with it. I might need to fix that up later. There's nothing really we can do for now, except take down the enemies and keep moving. Luckily, these enemies may be tough, but they are giving us lots of experience points in return. We got another level up for the entire party there. So I took a look in the main menu in the runes, and it looks like Victor isn't using the water rune. I must have messed up back at the rune shop and didn't properly equip it on him, so that solves the mystery of why we cannot use it, in case you were wondering. Again, there's nothing really we can do about it now, unfortunately, but we'll know going forward to make sure that everything is properly equipped before we move on. Now, I want to use, speaking of runes, I want to use Cleo's new rune here, the Firestorm, which does 150 damage to all enemies. Let's give that a try. We're also going to use Tyr's rune to get rid of one of the fish people. Bye-bye, Fishman. And here's our other rune. Oh yeah! Oh, that did so much damage. Very nice. Didn't take down the ghost armor, but it took down the fishmen, and then we were able to finish up the armor after. GG's to Camille for getting to level 15, and through the Misty Cave we continue to go. And here we go, Zombie Dragon. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I was not expecting to fight Zombie Dragon, or I would have healed up my party first. Also, when everyone was talking about monsters in the castle, I for some reason I wasn't going so far as to think we'd be fighting a dragon today. The ante just got upped extremely. I assume I can't run away from this battle? Yeah, no, that's what I thought. So then we just wasted a turn, and we're gonna get absolutely blasted, and no one's healed. Oh my god, this is bad. This is so bad. Okay, alright, here's what we're gonna do. Mega Medicine. We're just gonna do a healing turn. We're gonna heal as many people as we can. I majorly messed up by not making sure everyone was prepared before we walked in here, but how was I supposed to know we were gonna fight a dragon? Alright, let's do as much healing as we can. 100 there, 100 there. Fight, okay. Items, Mega Medicine on Cleo. Items, Medicine on Camille. You'll just attack. Items, Medicine on Remio. He's not giving an opportunity to heal. Oh, this is so bad. I learned my lesson here, folks. Always make sure you're prepared, because you never know when the boss fight's going to be around any corner. I genuinely, at this point, don't even know what to do. I guess we'll just work with 3 of us, because that's kind of all we got left. Alright, can the 3 of us take down a dragon? We're gonna find out, aren't we? Oof, it is not looking good. He hits hard. We're finally doing some damage back at him, though. Critical hit, just what we needed. How much HP do you think a zombie dragon has? Probably a lot. Can Tyr and Victor complete the ultimate underdog story comeback? Ooh, they can if he can dodge like that. So many regrets from not healing to using that run turn. But somehow Tyr just keeps sidestepping out of the dragon's range, which is really, really nice. How long can we possibly keep this up? I have no idea, but we're gonna keep trying. We're not giving up. Look at that. It was that 3 attacks in a row Tyr has dodged? That is bonkers. Oh, I knew it had to end sometime, but that was a real good string of luck right there. Tyr dodged so many attacks. We're doing as much damage as we can, but unless this takes down the dragon, I think it's over. Ah, man. We put up a good fight. But unfortunately, I went into the battle just unprepared. Luckily for us, though, we have the power of plot armor on our side, so death, well, that's just temporary. I'm gonna make sure we're fully healed up, and then we're gonna go try that dragon again. Okay, zombie dragon in the basement. We are back and we are feeling better than ever. As you can see, everyone is basically full health, and I feel a lot better about our chances of defeating a dragon when we're not all dying before the battle even starts. We can use Cleo's flaming arrows now as well. Her rune is ready to use. We'll get everyone else to just use their basic attacks. And let's see how much damage we can do between the full group instead of just 3 people. Ooh. The fire attack did a ton of damage. I guess zombies don't like fire. That's a known fact, right? Alright, everyone, get your hits in. We'll see if Tears is lucky with his dodging in this iteration of the battle. We'll use Flaming Arrow again, because that actually did so much damage, and then a couple of us need to heal. 6 on 1, I like our odds, zombie dragon. And if we're gonna inherit this castle for ourselves, we need to make sure we exterminate the zombie dragon that is in the basement. Otherwise, things might get weird. Alright, so far so good, everybody. Keep it up. We got the final flaming arrow there. So normally it says that only does 100 damage, but clearly it must do more based on what type of monster you're facing and what their particular weaknesses are. Because as you'll see, when Cleo uses flaming arrow, that is a lot more than 100 damage. That is 280 damage, almost triple the expected damage. So this guy does not like fire, and I love it. We're going to take full advantage of that. Alright, let's use some medicine. Fortunately, we are out of fire attacks now. How much HP do you think this thing has? It's got to be getting close to dead, right? I hope. At least we've got epic battle music to accompany us. Whew. He is still up. Yes, get those critical hits. Yeah, I really had no hope when I was trying to do this with only 3 companions, did I? For those of you guys who are familiar with the game, you must have been chuckling to yourself watching me go, "Can I beat this dragon with only 3 of us?" You must have been like, haha, no, you cannot. Because at this point, I can barely beat it with 6 of us. Although again, that stroke of luck that Tyr had with all those dodges, that was incredible. He tried to replicate it there. We got 1 dodge in. Let's see how long we can chain that for this time. If you want to keep attacking Tyr, Mr. Dragon, that would be great, because he is fast on his feet and can avoid some hits. This thing is a freaking tank. There we go. 2 dodges in a row. Let's see how far we can get the chain up this time. Compared to all the other enemies that we fought, this thing is a huge difficulty spike. This thing is 10 times stronger than anything else we have fought in this game so far. Just keep at it, guys. At this point, that's really all we can do. He's not immortal. Well, is he? He's a zombie. Well, hopefully he can die a second time. He's died a first time. Hopefully he can die a second time. And he will die a second time if we just keep hacking at him. Alright. Everyone is extremely low health right now. But at this point, I'm like, this just has to end soon. We can't keep everyone up forever. Everyone's not really doing a ton of damage. Uh-oh, Tyr's down. Tyr is down, which means Cleo has moved to the front line. We'll get Tyr back on his feet. Everyone else is just gonna continue to attack. Ooh, Gremio's down. Come on, you stupid dragon! Yes! Unfortunately, Tyr and Gremio don't get any experience points because they died before the battle was over, but we'll take it. Everyone else gets to level 17, and most importantly, the zombie dragon in the basement of our castle has been defeated. Serves you right acting like a big shot when you're already dead. Look, the fog. Aha, guess this one was responsible for creating it all. There, now the castle's finally ours. How about we give it a name? Sounds like fun. How about Dragon Castle? Orange Castle? I say we call it Tyr Castle. What name would you like, young master? Dragon Castle makes sense. Tyr Castle, I get it. Whereabouts Orange Castle came from? I'll never know. Interesting suggestion. I know what we're going to call this castle, though. We spoke about this in the first episode, but I'm very much a fan of naming things by their canon names, which is perhaps very boring, but a quick Google search tells me that the canon name for this castle is Toran Castle, seeing as it is a castle in the middle of Toran Lake. It not only is a canon name, but it also makes sense to me logically, and is better than Orange Castle, so I'm good with Toran Castle. Toran, huh? I like it. Let's go with that. Well played, Gremio. Congratulations, Commander Tyr. Let this day be known as the founding day of the new Liberation Army. Great idea. Let's celebrate tonight. Hey, what about my money? Now isn't the time for such trivialities, lady. There'll be time for that later. Whoa! Oh my goodness! Now there's a sight for sore eyes. It's our mystic friend, Leknot. It's been a while, Tyr. You have finally started on your own path. Today I come bearing gifts. Here is the first one. Please accept it. This is the stone tablet of promise. Your true strength lies in the comrades who share your vision. Go forth and recruit others. The names of your new allies will be carved onto the tablet. As for your other gift... Whoa! Long time no see. Remember me? I'm Luke, Lady Leknot's #1 apprentice. His powers should serve the Liberation Army well. Tyr, history has only just been set in motion. Do not lose heart. We shall meet again someday. That was unexpected, but thank you so much. So, it looks like I'll be joining you. Thanks for having me. I'm certain Lady Leknot just wanted to be rid of him. Yeah, kinda agree. Commander Tyr, the castle is now ours. It's time to turn our efforts to gathering more allies. A man by the name of Lepant lives in the town of Kuan. I suggest we recruit him. He's certain to be useful. Good morning, young master. Did you rest well? This place is no mansion, but at least it's a roof over our heads. When you're ready, let's go visit Matthew. We should consult him about recruiting this Lepant fellow. Before we do any of that, I'm excited to explore my very own castle. Right away, I recognize the cheery music playing, and it's giving me real good vibes. I can't believe we have our own castle. This is so freaking cool. I love it. Master Tyr, are you thinking about your father? No, I was thinking about the fact that I got my own castle. What do you want? Oh, interesting. Oh my god. So there's a whole wait a minute. These are all the different people I can recruit? That's a lot. Oh my goodness. Okay, we have got our work cut out for us. As you can see, only some names have been filled in. Yamku, Tai Ho, Pawn. Not sure why his name's on the list. Camille. Cleo, Victor, Gremio, Matthew, Tyr, and Luke. But if this tablet is any indication, we have a lot more friends to make. Very interesting. Okay, so Luke controls a master list of all of our allies. And yeah, the castle's definitely pretty sparse, but hey, it's a roof over our heads and a castle to call our own. It's nothing to sneeze at. Good morning, Commander Tyr. Did you get a good night's sleep? Now then, let's get down to business. Lepont lives in the town of Kuon. He's an honorable man. If you tell him I sent you, I'm certain he'll lend you a hand. Hey, Tyr, of course you're taking me with you, right? Master Tyr, I'll join you as well. Who else will you take, Commander Tyr? Oh, so now I get to choose who else comes with me. Okay, so we've got Tyr, Gremio, Victor, and Cleo, and then we can add 2 others. I mean, based just on levels alone, I want to take either Tai Ho or Camille. I'm interested to add Luke, though, because I feel like Luke is definitely a magician of sorts, which is someone that we don't really have in our party right now. His weapon is the Wind Rod, and his magic is very high. So let's add Camille, and let's add Luke. Alright, I mean, if we're gonna get a full roster of characters, I don't know how I'm gonna ultimately decide who comes and goes in our party, but for right now, we've got a manageable number that I can choose between. Before we go anywhere, I want to explore this castle a little bit. Unfortunately, it's pretty empty, pretty devoid of furniture. Whoa! Beautiful view, though. So the castle itself is literally inside this jagged rock formation. Talk about fortifications. There's no way anyone's getting through these walls. Over here's a bit more nicely decorated. There's a nice little room here. Yeah, this is cool. Seriously, having your own base, building out your base, recruiting new characters has always been something that I've absolutely loved in games. Whenever games have this feature, I get so excited. So the fact that it's present here in Suikoden has absolutely made my day. There's not many things I like better than a good RPG, and specifically a good RPG with base building elements. Also, whoa! You can't quite see it because I can't move the camera up. But it looks like the poison dragon. We either built a statue in his honor, which would be very impressive because we did that very quickly, or perhaps when he died, he turned to stone. Either way, it's a very cool memento of him there. We've got a good prison, you know, just in case we need it. And I guess that's pretty much it for now. Aha, we've got a nice overlook here. Kind of a desolate land. It's basically just a big rock in the middle of the lake, but hey, a defensible position, right? Okay, now the real question is how do I get out of here? Is there a front door? Yes, this must be it. There we go. No, wait, this still doesn't get us out of here either, but it is a nice little overlook area again. How do I get out of my castle? Okay, you guys do not want to know how long it took me to figure out how to get out of the castle. Apparently you've got to get out through the dungeon, which, I mean, seems like a weird way to exit, so... Anywho, here's Tai Ho. All this waiting makes me want to wander off somewhere. And Yamku says, looks like Tai Ho's wanderlust is kicking in again. Well, you guys aren't prisoners here. You can go if you want. Alright, let's ride on the boat and head back to shore. So from here, I suppose we head back east to Kaku. And then we'll continue our journey from here. We'll call it a day now, though, guys. What an exciting day. Not only did we become the leader of the rebel army, but we've also got a castle to call our very own. I'm so excited to play more of this game. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying the playthrough so far, and I will see you guys back here again real soon for some more Suikoden.